Hello, welcome to today's video. My name's Emma, I'm an illustrator based in Sheffield and these are my daily-ish vlogs. And today I wanted to invite you along to come for a quick cafe visit with me. And yes, I brought my sketchbook with me too. I tend to always have my sketchbook in my bag. That means when I come to places like this, or if I'm in, even the doctor's waiting room or, a supermarket car park, I've got the option to draw wherever I am, which has really helped me. I started doing it in 2023 when I started sketchbooking a lot more. I like to talk about it as my year out, but I didn't actually take a year out. I just I took a step back from actively designing things to sell in my small business because I've got a small business called Embers and Ink. So I see it as a year out because I took a year out from only drawing to make things to make into products. So I really put a lot of effort into making sketches and just drawing for no purpose. And I think that year that I took to draw without, I like to say without ego, so without being bothered about the end result or practicing not being bothered about the end result, that really stood me in good stead. And I feel like now I am making the best work of my life. So I didn't want to lose the momentum that I gained in 2023. And because of that, I always have my sketchbook in my bag with a pencil. Some things you may like to know. People often ask me what my favourite pencils are. My favourite pencils at the moment are Faber-Castell Polychromos pencils. I like them because they are a good balance between quality and affordability. If I had all the money in the world, I would probably buy Caran d'Ache Luminance pencils, but they retail at about £4 per pencil. And as I can go through about a pencil a day on my best days, it doesn't sit right with me spending that amount of money on a pencil that I'm just going to get through in a day. So I like the Polychromos pencils because they're a bit cheaper, but you've still got a great intensity of colour. They're really variable, they shade really well, you get nice tones with them. And they're more affordable than the Luminance. I do have some Luminance pencils, but I save those for finished pieces and usually use them for only like outlining because they're so creamy, and I go through them really quickly because they're really soft. Also, another thing people ask me is what sketchbooks I'm using. So the sketchbooks I use are Jackson sketchbooks. They are the studio sketchbooks, and when I'm looking for a sketchbook, I tend to look for cheapness. Quality is great as well, but I find that the more expensive my sketchbooks, the less I actually draw in them. I have got a pile of sketchbooks that I bought many years ago, which are watercolour sketchbooks, really good quality paper, really lovely, but I find that there's the pressure to do something amazing in them because each page in that sketchbook costs so much more money than just regular plain paper. So I tend now to buy the cheapest sketchbooks that I can and not worry too much about getting something that's like super high quality paper. So like I said, the sketchbooks I'm using at the moment are the cheapest that I've been able to find. It doesn't mean that there are not cheaper ones out there, but they're the cheapest ones I've been able to find. And actually, I quite like the quality of the paper. It's nothing special. It's not a watercolour paper or anything like that, but it does hold a bit of water. So it's a good all-round sketchbook for me. You might have noticed in my video description, I do have an affiliate link with Jackson's. Just full transparency with that, they didn't approach me to promote their shop. I was already using Jackson's and saw that they had an affiliate link, so I thought I might as well sign up to it and offer the affiliate link in my video description. And the offer is, if you've never used Jackson's before, they'll give you 10% off your first order with Jackson's if you click through my link first. And even if you have used Jackson's before, if you click through my link before buying something, no obligation, obviously, but if you click through my link before buying something, you will be helping me without it costing you anything, because I think I get about 5% back on all orders that I direct their way through my link. But obviously no obligation at all, but I just wanted to be fully transparent with that. I absolutely love drawing in cafes. I think it's because I like drawing people eating. And usually when people are eating and, engrossed in their own conversations, they're not too worried about looking around and see if anyone's drawing them. Train stations are great for that as well, because train stations, you get a lot of people passing through quickly, and they are so interested in not missing their train that they they don't notice you drawing them. So if you are wanting to sketch more people, may I suggest doing it in cafes or doing it in train stations, because you are basically anonymous in a train station or in a cafe. However, sometimes people do notice you. So the guy that I was drawing here, he kept glancing over every now and then because I was drawing in his general direction. I had already finished drawing him. This is a drawing of him, but it was when I was doing the backgrounds. I was trying to get the door and stuff in the right place. He kept looking over to see if I was drawing him. And some people have asked me in the comments, YouTube comments, they've asked me, what do I do if people notice me drawing them? Mostly people don't mind if they do actually notice that you've drawn them. But mostly people don't know. But if they do, like if you catch them looking, my tip would be to look over their shoulder and keep drawing, so they think that you're just drawing over their shoulder. Thank you so much for joining me today to have a little cafe visit. It was lovely to have your company. But this is where I'm going to leave today's video. So you will catch me in the next one, hopefully. And until then, bye.